Hey, Mark Shepard, cowbunga.com, and I've been thinking a lot about how I charge for my services and what it is that I'm really selling. And a while ago, I didn't charge by the hour, and I kind of started charging by the hour again when I relocated to Albany, New York, and kind of had to start from scratch. And so I kind of charged by the hour to give because people seem to uh, expect that, right? And I was just trying to get my practice up and rolling. So um, lately I've been thinking about my fee, and ultimately, if I help someone massively transform their lives to the place where, I mean, I worked with a real estate broker who had never made more than $25,000 in a year, and he had experience. He wasn't a newbie. And I worked with him in, I don't know, I'd like to say it was February or March. And by the following September, he had made $150,000. That's not $150,000 a year. That's in that period of time because I helped him clear his shit. And he was the first client I ever charged a flat fee. And at the time, it was $1,500. And I figured, I would work with him up to the point where I was able to help him get the result he wanted. And he was afraid of the phone. He was self-sabotaging, and we cleared that. And he felt the difference. And he said, if I sell a house in a week, I've earned my commission. If it takes me a year to sell the house, I've still earned my commission, and it's not attached to how much time you associate with it. And so I really have begun to think about this for my coaching practice. And I think at this point, I'm going to raise my fees and get away from the hours or per session model and get into a what's your problem? How will you know it's solved? And I will decide, okay, what's it worth to you to solve this problem? And we'll negotiate and we'll decide on a price. That seems really fair to me. Because if it takes longer, then I make less, right? For my efforts. But if I get you results fast, then we don't have to keep having sessions. I'm busy. I want to get people results as fast as possible. And I think that's a win-win because don't you want to get results as fast as possible? So charging by the hour is weird. Think about it. My time is my time. I can't take one of my hours and give it to you, right? It's not transferable. And essentially money is an abstract way that we kind of figure out the value of things, whether it's an hour or it's an object or it's a transformation or it's a goal achieved. That's really where the value should be placed. If I'm doing coaching for the executive of a multi-million-dollar company, the effects of my coaching could bring in an additional $1 billion. Who knows, right? So charging $150 an hour is absurd, right? So I think ultimately with each situation, I'm going to have to say, what's it worth? What's it worth to you to solve this problem? And how much time are you willing to invest in it before you give up? Because I don't give up. My clients give up. Sometimes people just give up on themselves. And if you read what I'm writing and speaking, and if you pay attention, the tools are all there to absolutely transform your life, not just quit smoking, right? So what's that worth? What is all of this worth? If there's an athlete who's having trouble throwing to first base and a $100,000 scholarship is on the line, that's a lot of pressure. And I can help get to that place of deep awareness where, this is all entertaining. So charging by the hour is weird. You aren't getting my time, you're getting my expertise, in helping you to achieve your goals faster, easier, and better than doing it on your own. Right? Does that make sense? So, I think it's worth thinking about, and I'm going to take down my hourly rates very soon. I'm going to think it through a little bit more. So if you want an hourly rate, you probably better do it soon, because even if I try this for a while and try something else, because I'm wildly experimental, as you know, I'm kind of liking the idea of a flat fee again, because if I help you in an afternoon get massive results, like I helped a woman who had a 40-year phobia of beetles, and a beetle got into her house and she freaked out, and she was just so filled with anxiety thinking about coming home from work every day that she couldn't live with it anymore. And at the time I charged $500 an hour, and she came and we just absolutely destroyed that phobia and cleared the trauma that was associated with it. And by the end of the day, she called me weeping with joy when she got home because she had no phobia. Was that worth $2,500 that she paid me? Absolutely. And she did not question the fee. So here's the deal. If you are thinking, oh, I wonder if this is covered by insurance, you're not my client. I'm sorry. If you're thinking, gee, I don't know if I can afford it, what if I don't get the results I want? You're not ready, because ultimately I'm a coach. You are responsible for your results. My job is to help you get there faster, easier, and better. If you fight me the whole way, if you fight yourself, that's not my problem, right? So I want people who are willing to really do deep work, willing to truly be honest with themselves and the people around them, because you may have to change your friends. You may have to change your life. You may have to leave a relationship. You may have to learn some things that maybe you aren't so keen on learning, but your unconscious mind and that place of deep awareness is saying, hey, you need to go learn this. This is what it's all about. Entertain us. We want to see how you handle this challenge that you're up against. And ultimately, if you drop into that place of deep awareness that I talked about in the last video, everything, even the most difficult times, everything becomes sheer and pure joy. What an incredible day. What a wonderful day. I got a flat tire. I fixed it in the rain. I had a spare. I was late to my appointment, but you know what? The person I was there to meet was late too. So what? They got caught in a traffic jam behind a guy changing his tire, right? So, that's for the mild things in life, the things that kind of just build and cause you stress. And the thing is, one by one, let those go. And your energy level increases, your calmness increases, your well-being increases. It's like that's the noise in your life. You're reacting, your reactivity to events that you think are not in your favor. And ultimately, what if it's all perfect? What if it is in your favor, but you don't realize it yet? When you take that attitude, all of a sudden, it's all good. It's all good. Do you know what? I love you, and I appreciate you for watching and listening, and share this with somebody who thinks deeply, okay? Someone who's willing to improve themselves in their life. I believe there's some of us out here. We're few. We are few. But we are among the masses, doing our thing, challenging ourselves to always learn, to grow. And now it's time to share. Now it's time to reach out to other people like you. Other people who think deeply and act intelligently. Other people who are going, you know what? We have to do something if this planet is to survive. We have to form some kind of a peaceful revolution in thinking, and we have to do it soon. So if you know anyone like that, please share this video. Please share my website, cowabunga.com, Personal Mastery for Men. Thank you so much. Over and out. I'll talk to you another time.